continuing his quest. He kicked some ass upstairs, threw the guy overboard. Now he's going to go into the control room and kick some more ass. Hello everybody, this is Robert Parham, and I want to thank you for joining me for a behind-the-scenes look at my upcoming movie, Snow Black. So Snow Black is a story of Sarah Camden, who is a mercenary and comes home to find that her mother is killed, her sister gets killed, her father gets killed, and so she calls her mercenary friends to clean up the town of a new drug called Seed, a bad guy named Nine, and some crooked politicians. It's a fun and throwback movie from the 70s. It also has a dynamic soundtrack put together by Nocturnal. You remember Knock. So we also have this fantastic song on there by Nocturnal and Nocturnal and Tupac. Yes, Tupac. That guy, Tupac Shakur. And we have a track on there by Too Sweet. The people who have been by my side through this movie, I'm just so thankful for them. Sarah Buckner, the great and legendary martial artist Ron Van Cleef, the Black Dragon. You guys remember him. Gloria Hendry. You remember her from Black Belt Jones, Black Caesar, and Live and Let Die. I have Shania Brown, 14-year-old prodigy. Should be up in the movie that I'm directing next called Why Me. So just a fantastic cast. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Some people ask me, hey Robert, how did you come up with this story? So the truth is I had a dream. I had a dream about a woman who was in the military, and she basically came home to save her town. So it took me a while to put the story together. I had some help from Trey McIntosh, and we put the story together and we're shooting it. I mean, and it looks fantastic, absolutely fantastic. We have some throwback scenes in here. If you remember Black Belt Jones and the pool hall scene that Gloria Hendry's in, we kind of replicated that, put our little modern twist on that. If you looked at, if you ever followed Ron Van Cleef's movies, I believe it was Revenge of the Black Dragon, or The Black Dragon's Revenge, that's it. Where he's on the beach fighting another gentleman and you see him spin that guy's head around. Watch that movie. We put our own spin on that, literally. People from behind the scenes, let's talk about our DP Vert Wright. Vert got some absolutely beautiful shots for us. I couldn't have made this movie without the help of Vert Wright. Let's talk about Gary Turner. Man, Gary's my go-to guy for whatever I need, whether he's working camera B, whether he's working sound, whether he's helping with wardrobe, whether he's helping with getting snacks and food, he's changing batteries. Gary's my go-to guy. I couldn't have done this without Gary. So Gary's one of the producers. I also want to talk about another one of our producers, Franklin Correa. Okay, so Franklin pitched in, he came, he looked at footage, he gave me pointers, etc. and so forth. A lot of professional help from outside. Our main executive producer next to myself is Doug Schwab. So Doug is the CEO of Maverick Entertainment. So a big shout out to Maverick Entertainment. We have a great relationship. They put out my last movie, Jackson Bolt, which will be showing March 14th at the Pittsburgh Theater in Pittsburgh. I think it's called the California Theater, actually. And they're putting out Snow Black. And we're spinning off Snow Black with a movie called The Fox Squad. So the Fox Squad consists of Commander John Fox, who we shot today. We shot a great scene for him today. Elise Evans, Sarah Buckner's part of the Fox Squad, but she won't be in the movie. Kirby Delaney, who is the Guinness Book of World Records Women's Brick Breaking Champion. And I say that 5 times fast if you can. Jeff Beebe, and I'm missing Vashon Olsen. How can I forget Vashon? Vashon has been in movies such as Missing in Action and one of Van Damme's movies, Missing in Action with Chuck Norris, and one of Van Damme's movies, and I can't quite remember which one. So we have that. We've got the Fox Squad, and that's going to be coming up next. Behind that, we'll be doing Thou Shalt Not Kill. We've got Why Me coming out. That'll be out probably in the spring or the summer. We still have Bullets, Blades, and Blood to finish. Shoni Carter, I'm calling you for that. You're gonna be in that. People ask me, Robert, do you like acting or do you like directing better? That's a pretty hard question to answer. But as I get a little older, I'm starting to like this directing thing better. Art Camacho is one of my mentors. And I take great mentorship from him. So I listen to him about what he says, where I should cut, what genre I should be in. Art Camacho is one of the few people in the business who actually took their time to sit down and teach me. So my mentors are guys like Art Camacho, Conan Lee, who I work with. I was a second unit director on his last film, Mom. Of course, Fred the Hammer Williamson is a great mentor who taught me a lot about the business. Gloria Hendry. The late Jim Kelly. I can't forget the wisdom that Jim Kelly gave me to pursue this business and art to make independent films. So we're here with Mayhem Films. The production company Mayhem Films, which consists of me and James E. Meyer, who is my business partner. He helped me with Jackson Bolt, and he did a film, Predatory Lender. And actually, James is in Snow Black. He's going to be the guy who gets killed in the beginning of the movie. And he's a great guy. So, Snow Black. I want you guys to support Snow Black. Watch it. And we've got plenty more coming your way. Do you have any questions? What was that? Will there be a sequel to Snow Black? Right now, we're going to be concerned about the spin-off. Okay, so we're going to spin off Snow Black and do the Fox Squad. Anybody else? My role? Oh yes, I'm in Snow Black. I play a Detective Keller. So I'm the main detective and head of homicide, and I kind of partner with Sarah in order to get some things done. Budget? What was the budget for Snow Black? We shot the movie for, technically, literally, we shot the movie for under $20,000. So right now, I think we're about, give or take, 17. Where did I get the money from? Out of my pocket, generally. In the movie, there's a drug called seed, so I'm selling seed to finance my movie. That's what I'm doing. How's it working with Ron Van Cleef? He is absolutely phenomenal. He's got no ego. He is a good actor. You know, he acts as Sarah's dad in this movie. And he told me that he related his character to a lot of things that he went through in his adult life. So Ron Van Cleef is awesome. So him and I kind of got together to do his fight scenes. I mean, he just turned 77. He was doing jump spinning axe kicks and everything, you know, offset. So he's amazing. I love him. What's it like working with Gloria Hendry? Industry secret. Gloria is my cousin, if you guys didn't know. Gloria is fabulous. I love her. Yeah, when we shot the pool scene, the pool hall scene at the name of the pool hall was Sportsman's Bar. Harry's Sportsman's Bar. That's what it is. Harry's Sportsman's Bar. She was absolutely great, you know. Anton Clark was there. Big shout out to Anton. Big shout out to Davi. Big shout out to Marlon. Big shout out to Jeff. And everybody else that was there and said, Amy. Oh, how can I not talk about Amy Naylor? Let's talk about Amy. So Amy's my personal assistant. I know this is not a question, but I'm gonna put it out there. She's my personal assistant, and she's the one that keeps me straight. She keeps the paperwork straight. She keeps the script on time. She makes sure that everything is in place. I couldn't have done this without Amy. Amy, I love you. Thank you so much for all your help and all your support. Okay, back to the questions. Yes, it's true. I did used to be a fighter. I used to be a professional fighter. I won 5 world titles in 5 different weight divisions. Technically six because I won the light heavyweight title twice, but I only count once because it was kind of a minor title. And I went 17-1 before I was 17-0 and I retired. And I came back and I fought Patrick Barry, and Patrick beat me. I was out of the ring for 2 or 3 years. No excuses. He was younger, he was hungrier, he was better. Do I like fighting or acting better? Definitely acting. You fight on screen, it doesn't hurt. I don't have to go home with lumps and bruises and bloody noses. Yes, the rumor is true. I am coming back. I'm going to fight April 11th in the Poconos against a gentleman. We're going to do a 3-round fight. Yeah, I'm coming back. I might have 1 or 2 fights left in me. There is talk of me fighting in, I believe it's Uganda or Nigeria, one of the two, late in the summer. What martial art do I study? I study a system of martial arts called Kempo Kambatai. I was taught by my teacher, Dr. Alonzo Jones, while I was in the Air Force. Yeah, I was in the Air Force. No, I wasn't in the Navy, it was the Air Force. 20 years. I did 20 years in one spot, Keesler Air Force Base. I did go TDY. I was in Operation Iraqi Freedom, etc. and so forth. So I've been deployed, but I've been mainly stationed at Keesler Air Force Base for 20 years. It's crazy, right? What else? Buster Jones. Oh, well, Buster Jones was a short film that I did along with some really great friends of mine. And we shot it and we cut it like a trailer, and every time we entered it, just about in every festival that we entered in, we won. And there were some long-term plans to make the full-length feature. As I get a little older, I don't know if my knees can take it, but we do have plans. I've been in talks with some people at Universal Studios to probably get that done. Where do I come up with all of my ideas? Oh geez, I'm a movie buff. I'm a big 70s blaxploitation, if you would, movie buff. So I watch a lot of those films from that era, and generally after I finish watching a film or 2 or 3, I go home, go to bed. I usually dream about stuff, and I wake up in the middle of the night and I write it down and elaborate on my script from there. So that's generally where my ideas come from. Can Snow Black happen in real life? I don't know. That's kind of like lawlessness, because you just can't go around shooting and killing people, though people do. It's a fantasy. It's a movie. So we're out here to have fun. Out here to have a lot of fun. Who do I want to work with? Who do I want to work with? That's a good question. There's a lot of people I want to work with. I want to work with Bobby Samuels. I want to work with Michael De Pasquale. I want to work with other martial arts. Let me think. I'm looking at his face. Jeebs. I'm looking right. Eric Lee. I want to work with Eric Lee. I want to work with Don Wilson. I want to work with Cynthia Rothrock. I want to work with just so many people I want to work with. Mel Novak. I definitely want to work with Mel. Mel's a good friend of mine, and I love him to death. And I'm not leaving anybody's name out, but off the top of my head, these are people I want to work with immediately. Yeah, Ray Mercer. We've been in talks with Ray Mercer and Tim Witherspoon. We practically have them locked in for the next film. Is that out? How old am I? I just had a birthday. So let's say I'm older than 18 and I'm younger than 55. There you go. What's next? The Fox Squad. And then we're gonna give Gary Turner a shot at a lead role in the movie after that, called Thou Shalt Not Kill. We're going to have Gary. We're going to have Hawthorne James in that movie, and we'll probably enlist the help of Cinda Williams. Yeah, Hawthorne. Yeah, you remember him? Big Red. That's right. And Cinda from Mo Better Blues. That's right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look, the director's kind of insight of Snow Black. We want you to get inside of Snow Black's head as she battles PTSD to try to keep her family together, try to keep herself together as she seeks vengeance for her family and to bring peace and cohesion back to her town. I think that's it, yeah. Okay? All right. Enjoy Snow Black. This is Robert Parham signing off. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you soon.